Hello everybody, it's Steve. Welcome back to Surviving Mars Below and Beyond. Last video started being a little creative, started just doing things that I wanted to do to kind of get the game into a spot where I have a little bit of freedom going into the last half or third or however long it's going to be of this series. Started off by getting Blue Lantern built up. We got a lot of people now moving into this dome, so we do have some available space for them. Also need to start putting down some stuff for them to do, mainly getting some factories online. I see them low on electronics. I got a warning about low food, so let's go ahead and do some electronics. There we go. Give me a happy little electronics factory up here. I'm probably going to do, I'm thinking at least 4 farms. I could do ranches also, so you know what? I'm actually going to double it up. Let's see, what do I got to do for food? I'm on the right spot. Ranch. So I'm going to do 2 ranches, and then 2 farms. I don't think there's any... I think there is like a layout of where the top of it is, but I'm not too worried about that. I did also open up third shift on the electronics factories to hopefully deal with some of the unemployment, and I've been getting a lot of great comments in some of the previous videos. You're starting to engage more, and I like it quite a bit, actually. So yeah, we got people over in here. We're going to go ahead and switch this over to probably be turkeys. It's 12 food per. Turn that off right there. So we have, for chickens, it's 5 food every day. For rabbits, it's 7.5 food every day. Do the division there. This one's about 11 food every day. This one's 12 every day, but it's also 5 days to get there. So I'll do geese, and then probably into rabbits, just so there's a continuous supply of food there. Let's do cover crops first, then soybeans, then quinoa. It's only going to take 1 run of it to get it there. That one's already going, so we cover crops and soybeans. We're going to do 1 load of quinoa, and then they're going to be up to up to full. We're getting a slight deficit on water, and I definitely want to give a shout out to this comment from Planetarian Toad 6873. This is on part 17. Definitely criticizing some of my choices, mainly this right here. I totally forgot this moisture vaporator has been online, and giving water to this has just been turned off because it's not needed because of this. So Planetarian, thank you for pointing that out to me. Once I get refab done, I will go ahead and refab this guy and move it somewhere else. I do think a possibility, though, is maybe running water up along this, but looking at how I've set this up, that might not be a feasible idea. I do want to set up a food trade, though. Let's see what I've got to send off. I've got polymers, so let's go ahead and do a polymer for food trade. And a programming note, before I get too deep into this video, I'm not planning on putting out content next week. This is going to be the week of April 22, 2024. There we go. That's an offer I'll take. I'm actually taking some time off work, partially to rest, partially to move my office to another room in the house, so my youngest can get her own room. She is still not sleeping through the night, and therefore is keeping my ass awake. And let's see. I could do more water production. I want to do more water production, so let's go ahead and do some more water production. So we're going to go like this. Shifter. There we go. Okay, that's what I wanted to do. And this is a nice way I can just do my vaporators. And I'm not too worried about not having power hookup on these, because I can do this. Pause. And I only have 3, unfortunately, so I can still run the cable out this way. We'll get those 3 built up, and then once I start working on the water content of the atmosphere, which is going to be tied into the temperature, we'll be able to get this all going pretty smooth. Alright, any other things I can do? We have Project Demeter, 6 medics for resources. Let's go ahead and just send that off right now. This dome does not have pretty much anything for people to do right now. Note there is a lot of homelessness listed in the colony right now. It's just a matter of getting these people to go to domes. Derping really hard right now, sorry. Still super early. It's not even 4:30 a.m. when I'm recording this. But I'm awake, so what the hell? Let's make stuff happen. We're going to put a research... I'll put a Hawking Institute down. Up here.
Resources are low.
Probably going to be food, with a warning on that. But it probably just immediately disappeared because we got access to that there. I'm going to need to put at least 2 more smart apartments in here, just to augment the living conditions here. Some metal. I can work with metal. This is a big dome, so I think a hospital may be the way to go. Actually, no. I don't need berths actually allowed in here. I'll just do berths forbidden when full, because I actually don't want kids in this dome unless absolutely necessary. This is a dome where people need to be doing some work. Alright, so it's a movie theater. I'll put a grocer in there. I do think at least a building for medical checks is necessary, so let's slap an infirmary down here. Give me a happy little infirmary. Oh, we need to put this guy back on the ground. Thank you. I don't want to put an electronics store in just because I'm ripping through that stuff really fast. We'll do an art store. We'll go to water recycling system, which is actually going to be working in conjunction with the water reclamation system. USA is offering me 200 food. This is just going to be a little stopgap till I get everything up and running. Alright, so we got diner, infirmary, grocer. Should be okay on this front. And an amphitheater. Let me go ahead. Like I said, my little one, not sleeping through the night, she just woke up. I'll let the game run for just a moment. I got some more food being produced over here. Ah, waste rock storage is full over here, yet again. This is one of the reasons I think my water's been having so many problems. There we go. There, yep, there it is. Now we got a surplus of water going. Go ahead and hygroscopic coating these guys. Research tab. Haven't taken a look at this yet. I'm going to start off with superconducting computing. This is actually huge because any unused power gets converted into research points, which is going to help get alien imprints research, going to help get xeno extraction research, prefab, refab, nano refinement, all technologies I need to get my hands on. I'm thinking right now this is going to be the most efficient way for me to do it, but also since I'm sitting on 2300 extra power right now.
Meteor incoming.
Oh no. Since I have all the extra power, I might as well put it to some good use because my battery's already charged up full. I just need to make sure that what I've got, I gotta just make sure it's being used. It's kind of like you have money sitting in a savings account. You want to make sure it's actually doing something and not just sitting there. So we'll go ahead and do this. I do want to try to, eventually we're going to get this all these shifts going and it's going to get working in the right direction. But we do have some unemployment here. We got some unemployment here. It's just going to take a little bit of time, I think, for the game, for the equilibrium to be found with this. Don't want to do an export right now because I'm sitting on a good amount of cash. I need a planetarian. You did mention it's already destroyed, guys. It can't be destroyed again. Turning these guys off. I don't think my electronics production is up to snuff right now. Yeah, my consumption is 15 from the electronic stores, and maintenance is almost 20. So I do need to actually get this number to be a little bit giant rocket in my face. Need to get this number back into the triple digits and to stay in the triple digits. Machine parts wise, though, I'm a little worried about my metals consumption. In that there's or my metals production.
Incoming.
That one's also destroyed. It's like these things that have already been destroyed are not my problem, because they've been destroyed. While I'm up here, though, let my ADHD run wild for a moment. Could
Meteor incoming.
Kind of level this out, because I do think this area, with this double research site, I think this is going to be my capital city spot. I do see there's a good water deposit here that got nailed by the dredger. Jeez, it took, what, 3,000 water off of that? 2,000 water off of here. 2,500 water off of here. No concrete taken. 150 metals-ish. That. And I'm willing to trade for food right now. And just do the surplus until I get an open farm up and running. But I do like the idea of maybe coming down here as well. Evidence against dark matter. I thought I had this event already this playthrough. Let's just get 5,000 flat research because that's going to get superconducting computing that much closer to being done up. And just added 8%, so we'll go ahead and take that. Let's also do some asteroid mining. So we're good here. We're going to head up to Mariola. Let's go get that built up. You're right, turn my recon center off, if I'm totally honest. It looks like something. Looks like we had a dust devil come through here, actually. Let's go ahead and get a scrubber down. Ooh, right there is perfect. So that's also going to get my medium fuel refinery. That's going to de-dust a lot of things with what I've got. Georeacting. I'm pretty sure this is a modded building now, having time to think about it. Poke my head downstairs real quick. We have a rare metals extractor, which has malfunctioned. Right, we don't have enough machine parts down here to make things to do these things. So, I do have a hey. Alright, can you grab some machine parts, please? And the automated stuff is really just to keep the downstairs operating. Grab that. That should be enough. Alright, back downstairs now. This here. And the reason I want to get this all up and running, among other things, is I need to get the 195 exotics that I need to do this. So, I'm going to come down and land up here, I think. Yeah, I'll land up here. So I'll put a drone hub down, and I want to kind of get it built up. I like it. Alright, got my drone hub prefab. You can actually do the entire map from here. Also have no power going to it, so keep that in mind. Large solar panel. I'll build one of these things. I don't think I've actually built one of these in the past. Let's do this, this, I guess. Then an atomic accumulator. That way these drones will have something to operate with. And that's the reason I brought all the concrete down, is I need to have something to put this stuff into. I got 6 extractors available to me. I am going to burn some of my... Actually, wait. This is going to be kind of the landing platform. I'm going to actually build it right here. And this is operating... Okay, we've got quite a bit of power. This is, again, just a starter. Once I get more metals pulled out, I can build more solar panels and put them to use. So let's go ahead and get one of our micro extractors up and running. Yeah, I'm going to pause before I do this. Right on the edge there. Try not to get them to dust each other, if at all possible. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Yeah, trying to keep them from dusting each other is a little bit of a tricky thing. That should be fine. Alright. And since they're all prefabbed, I can just chain them together. Oh, that works too. Like that. Yeah, like that. Quite a bit. Okay. I don't think I have enough power to operate this, so I'm immediately going to get some brownouts. That's okay. And since the asteroid's here indefinitely, should be fine on that front. Let's see. 9, 33, 39. Yep, there we go. Alright, let's get some more solar panels built. And I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm actually okay if these guys get dusted because they need metals for maintenance. I do have metals available up here. Control all. Yeah, there we go. Turn them all off at night because this guy kind of needs to have the power for it. Alright, we're good there. But this will take a little bit to get fully up and running, so we got that going for us. Back down here, since I've got all of this stuff that still needs to be tripoded out. This is where the ancient artifact really comes into play and really comes into her own. Is that I can just tripod all this stuff, make sure that everything that I've got down here has been explored, and if I do, during the courses, somehow find one of those collapsed tunnels that I didn't get my hands on, because I did learn that trick from one of you in a previous video, we should be able to make sure that we're getting this all done. Okay. Of course, I want to make sure that wherever I'm putting this, I'm not like right in the middle of a pathway. Here I can't even get one in. Kind of sucks. Alright, so... Now we have a cave that needs to be cleared. I can see the drones are like just swarming this thing. It's like, I just need to get this blasted thing built. Alright, keep going out this way. And I do think there's a mod out there that will let you, it's like, it reveals everything. It's like, yeah, not huge on that idea. Oh, that needs to be cleared out too. I only have a handful of drones assigned to this thing, if I'm not mistaken. I have, what, 10? I think you can do up to 50, by the way. Take that offer. Right, electronics production's going up. We do have people working and living in this dome. That's nice. Alright. Doing the quinoa there. Okay, cover crop, so you can turn that one off because we're already at 90%. And we got cover crops, do soybeans, get up to 100%, and then quinoa all the way. We'll turn this off, so we're just producing rabbits here, and we're just producing turkeys here. How are we doing over on this dome, folks? Missing playing, dining, gaming, relaxation, luxury. This is where global sport comes into play and really helps us out. We do have some kids in the dome. Not big on that, so I'm actually going to go ahead and change this dome to filter by traits. Actually, have thumbs down kids in this dome, so all these kids need to move out. There are nurseries up here that can take kids, and we do have the school spire also, which is produced how many geniuses? 5? 5 geniuses. Plus 750 now from our genius tab on that. And I'm going to be a little bit surprised if this entire video is just me researching superconducting computing, because that's going to be really frustrating. Alright, we're still not there. I'm going to be 201. Here's actually what I'm going to do. Turn all of them off for a day. Let this thing get fully charged up. And also figure out what the hell the proper, I think it's 40 was the number I saw on the power draw. And then go back and do it that way. Just to, I guess, make it a little more efficient. There we go. Plenty of food. We're now over 1,000 food very quickly. Just from a handful of trades for polymers. I could switch over and do probably like machine parts trades now. But I also want to make sure I'm getting improved research collection. So I'm going to burn through all of my machine parts right now. There they go. They're gone. Bye-bye. Alright, you're over here. You're up and running. Storage space is full. Really? Ooh. Let's go ahead and make you useful then. I'm going to grab all your electronics. Just take it back upstairs. Grab them all. And this is... We've got a lot of advanced resources down here. We got a lot of rare metals. We got a lot of metals. I probably need to do storage, actually, down here. Go ahead and increase your radius. Let's max it out. Let's see if we can de-dust this guy too, because, I mean, we're spending machine parts on him. Don't need to. Why the hell am I doing that? Bring this transport back. Bring these electronics over here, because I do have a small depot. I just have a regular depot here, actually. Should not have fuel on this one, honestly, but everything else can easily be transported off and moved to other locations if need be. Yeah, not going to do any more polymer trades at the moment. This switches back over to a regular landing pad. Yeah, I guess we're just at a point now we just need this thing to research. Bloody hell. Outsourcing almost expired. Yeah, I've done a full outsourcing on this, and it's still not done. That's just how long it takes to get this accomplished, it feels like, in this game. Also, by having these Hawking suits up and running, multiples, you get the collaboration loss, which it sucks. I love these things, but I hate the fact that you lose so much on them when when you get more of them up and running. You get that collaboration loss, and it just bites so bad sometimes. The people working in Twilight Garden, they might be a little bit too far for them to come down here to go to work, and this is actually an advantage Brazil has, I think, in the game, in that you don't need to you don't get a penalty for having to travel to go to work. I mean, people commute all the time. Right, cover crops are done there. Working on that there. And this guy over here, let me double check lifted by clouds. Yeah, we're just doing wheat and quinoa back to back here. Eventually, we'll get this going. I do think maybe an arcology would be necessary in this dome. What are we missing here? Gambling, social, relaxation, gaming? What? This is the amphitheater. How is it not supplied with resources? It's what it is. I'm actually thinking maybe doing an arcology here, and then like getting rid of these two buildings, especially this one, And that way I could do something else here. Yeah, I'll put an archaeology in my first dome. Let's see what I can do with that. Outsourcing's done. Fine. Let's go. Wow, holy crap, we filled this waste rock thing so fast. Alright, let's keep doing our little trick with this. So, rock formation. And again, there are better ways to do this. I just haven't done the carbonate processor. It's actually the nanites are pulling the waste rock off this somewhat. And this could just get built up. That'd be awesome. I can demo this one and rebuild it, and I can burn through this waste rock pretty fast. So let's do that real quick. I just grabbed like the first little 50 here. So this is going to drain the waste rock away pretty fast. All right, good down here. Got a lot of rare metals. So much so we're actually stopped up there. Up here now. How we doing? All right, overnight hours. So I'm going to turn these guys back on now and figure out how much we got to work with. Let's also figure out... Yeah, I can do down here without worrying about them getting dusted. Or over here. This whole area is available. Putting stuff online. Where are we at? We have +6 now, so we're okay on this front. We just need to have a day or two to get this all running. I won't do anything in the overnight hours. We'll actually keep them offline overnight. That way we're not, we're still putting extra power into that thing. And then once we get that cleared up, we'll most likely allow them to operate overnight. Just so we're not draining that battery too fast. Because you only got the one right now up there. Alright. We do have some seeds. And I probably should do something with those. Let's do some seed investment, methinks. Alright, both rock formations have been built. We've cleared out this dumping site. And there was much rejoicing. And we burned through most of our electronics. They're all going into here for the mole mine. But again, we'll get 100, and I think it's 28? Is this what this one goes to? I don't think it goes to 30. I think it stays a non-round number. Yeah, 28. And then once you get to this fully upgraded, it's 125 and then 32 is what pulls here. Let's grab some seeds off the space elevator, because I want to start putting down some seeds. And actually, it's a perfect trade because that's a full rocket full of rares that it costs me. Alright, forestation plants. So I'll put the first one, and you can overlap these. That's totally fine. I'm going to pause. I'm going to lay these out a little bit. Kind of trying to be fancy with them a little bit. And you can easily do like this. We have one like on top of that, and then over here, and have this perfect little grid set up. That will not be happening with me today. I'm just going to set these guys down in a way that's going to be somewhat efficient. A little bit of overlap, that's fine. Ooh, or I could try. Oh, damn, holy crap, this might actually work. Unintentional. You know what, I'm going to do this. I don't remember the last time I actually was able to make that work. So, I'm going to try it. And I could go there, but I think I'm going to put domes out that way, so probably not going to go exactly there. Over here, though, I can definitely put down a couple. Okay, that actually fits. Wasn't expecting that to work. And over here... Yeah, that one's going to go like here, I think. Okay, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to get 10. 6. 7. Little gap there, totally fine. My little one's awake again. 8. She does not want to sleep. 9. I don't know where the 10th one's going to go up there. It may come down. Ooh, wait. Number 10 can go down here. 10. So once they're all up and running and properly supplied, I can actually get 0.1 per soul on this. Let me go ahead and get this one back down to sleep.
Research complete.
There we go. Fine. Fucking Lee. Alright, so here's what I'm also going to do. Do I have? There we go. Seed crops. I can actually do a little bit of seed crops and do some seed production here. So I'm going to go quinoa into seed crops on all the farms that are at 100%. Which is none of you. Okay, that works. So this one will do a load of quinoa, then go into seed crops and just go back and forth on that front. You can also do seed crops to increase by 10%, but quinoa also does that while providing you food. So keep that in mind. Let's see. Do I need a Martian University? I do need a Martian University down here, actually. Let's go ahead and do that. What are we doing down here? We're spinning one full. I mean, people can have kids, but the kids can't live in the same dome as them. We're just going to put them up here. 108 graduates, by the way. So we're getting a lot of folks that are, you know, becoming adults. And oh yeah, there we go. We got another genius that popped out. Let's actually see if a trade route's available. I haven't done trade with another colony this playthrough. So we got Paradox. What you offering? Not bad. India. Electronics for metals, not great. Metals for concrete. Wow, oh, wow, they're sitting on a good amount of concrete here. No metals. Okay, yeah, they've got a decent amount of food. India's got a lot of food and concrete. This scenario, no machine parts, mind you. That is worrisome for me. The elevator somehow has a drone assigned to him. You shouldn't. Okay, go, there you. Yeah, there shouldn't be any drones assigned to the elevator unless absolutely necessary. This one. Alright, you need metals for maintenance soon, that's fine. Shuttle load is globally low, but I know that's not gonna be sustainable for the long term. We're just doing this. I think they're all online. While working with 0.1. That's what I'm looking for. So we're gonna do that on all of this stuff, and then once we get enough water and temperature, which will probably start off when I come back and restart this series, we'll start doing the water and the temperature and get that going. In fact, let's do that right now. Go. Let's get this moving. Because getting this up will help with open farms. Because open farms, once we get those built, I don't have it researched yet, can do a ton of stuff. This guy is going to consume a ton of water. Let's compare these guys real quick. So this is a thermal reactor.
Great dust storm approaching.
Good for you. And a core heat convector does actually more than a... So we can see it kind of goes out almost to where the metals are, toward the bottom of the screen. We don't even get to that. So this is cool. It burns fuel and does a little bit. This does 0.4 on its own, where this guy's doing 0.375. Wait, 0.075. We're not getting a ton of bang for our buck with this, but this guy would get quite a bit. But it does take a bunch of water in the process. That's why I'm hesitant to put one up here. Also, because I have no real estate for it up here. Do some trades up here. Offer up concrete, request metals, to see if anybody nibbles on these ideas. Or, nope, that's not what I'm looking for. Why don't I have... Why is my fuel not... Nobody's willing to trade out, so that's fine. Oh wow, look at that. My fuel production is actually being slightly outpaced by my consumption, which is another reason that these thermal reactors need to be retired. They're not doing enough, I think. Or they're not being efficient enough, excuse me, to justify continued operations. We can upgrade all of these guys too. Let's actually do that. Let's upgrade all my medium fuel refiners. That'll counter what I'm working with here. And my clock says I've been going for 30 minutes, but that's probably including the little pivots and divots that I had to do for taking care of my youngest. Well, now we're going full quinoa on this farm. Now I get some seeds going over here. Okay, so they're alternating. Perfect, because these take 5 days. These take 5 days. These take 2 to make, so it's a bit of a back and forth. And this one's almost done. So you can do like seed crops into quinoa. or seed crops into soybeans, excuse me. And you can slow like every 5 days be producing one or the other. But these guys go pretty quick. Good on that front. We need botanists, we need engineers, we need scientists. That's good because we have all of those in this dome. Alright, got a lot of excess power right now. Got a lot of extra research going. I really thought I was going to get to a point where I could, oh shit, already got to bring down more. What the hell? That's not my normal angle. I'm gonna have to keep bringing in seeds until I can get to a point where I'm able to plant bushes or trees, or being able to produce a sufficient amount locally. Damn, I really thought I was gonna get more done this video, but it really just felt like, all right, let's just set stuff up for the next stage of the colony, because we got this dome built up. Cool. We got superconducting computing done. Cool. We got some forestation plants done. Meh, take with that what you will. But again, the series is not over. It's just taking a break so I can move my office and get some rest, because if you saw the post I put up on Monday, I legit, Tuesday I worked a 12-hour day at work. I should not be working 12-hour days. In fact, probably once I export this video, I'm going to go to work just to make sure I get all my stuff done and kind of get to a spot where I'm not going to come back after my week off and be like, well, I'm screwed because I have all this work in front of me and I'm going to be playing catch up for a month of Sundays. So I'm going to do what I can to keep up with everything. Turn you up into maximum, by the way. And we're already running into a problem. This thing's just cranking out the waste rock. That or waste rock's being delivered from elsewhere, but I don't know where else it could be delivered from. This guy's producing a lot of waste rock, mind you. But when I get the carbonate processors built up, probably in the next couple of weeks, we'll go do something with that too. We'll also get the alien imprints tech figured out. We'll figure out how much of a discount we're going to get on technologies going forward once we scan all those. Oh, stretch break. Once we scan all those things. But that is going to wrap it up for this video. Like, comment, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed this little video. All the videos come out on the channel. Be sure to leave a comment on what you want to see in the next section, or the next segment of this series, because I do read the comments. I do engage with you in the comment section. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next video.